Welcome to a profound and provocative reflection on the timeless principles that have guided humanity for centuries. In this video, we'll dive into the 10 Commandments, putting them in a 21st century context and exploring the complexities of human nature. The first commandment asks us not to have any gods other than the divine. However, we live in an age where the relentless pursuit of social validation often turns us into slaves of other people's opinion. We want to be idolized, even if by likes and followers. The second commandment asks us not to create idols. However, our societies remain divided by beliefs and cultural differences. Instead of respecting diversity, we often build barriers that separate us, forgetting that we all share the same humanity. The third commandment warns against irreverent use of God's name. Today, our world is filled with empty words and broken promises. We use the name of God in hate speech, for personal gain, and even as a mere expression of shock. The fourth commandment instructs us to set aside a day of rest. However, our modern society often pushes us into a relentless routine where rest is sacrificed in the name of success and productivity. The fifth commandment honors father and mother. However, family values are in constant erosion. The individualistic quest often distances us from our loved ones, leaving the elderly and children on the sidelines. The sixth commandment forbids murder, yet our society is plagued by violence, both physical and emotional. We exploit and hurt others in our quest for power and personal satisfaction. The seventh commandment warns against stealing. However, corruption permeates our institutions and greed clouds our sense of justice. We value material possessions above human dignity. The eighth commandment condemns the false witness. However, lying has become a common tool in our society. We lie to protect our interests and mask our insecurities. The ninth commandment warns against coveting. However, we live in a culture that encourages us to always want more. Envy and competition lead us to devalue our own lives in pursuit of unattainable perfection. The 10th commandment warns us not to covet what belongs to our neighbor. However, chronic dissatisfaction causes us to waste precious resources. We live in an age of excess, but also of ingratitude. By bringing the 10 commandments into the 21st century, we are reminded of our complex and contradictory nature. Humanity is capable of great love and compassion, but also hypocrisy and destruction. True evolution requires deep introspection and actions that transcend our own desires. The 10 Commandments, adapted to our times, stand as a guide for self-transformation and building a more conscious society. These principles challenge us to look inward, question our actions, and cultivate the true essence of being human. Transformation begins with concrete actions. Small gestures of kindness, respect, and solidarity can reverberate in our world, breaking the chains of hypocrisy, envy, and dehumanization. We invite you, our audience, to reflect on your personal journey. How can you apply these principles in your everyday life? How can you contribute to a more harmonious and conscious society? Thank you for accompanying this profound and inspiring reflection. Share your own reflections in the comments and subscribe for more content that seeks to bring meaning to our lives in the 21st century. Until the next journey.